Guys, it is Dani'i and welcome to this updated video this morning. I do hope you're doing great. If you're in the Northwestern Caribbean, Bahamas or Turks and Caicos, the temperatures are significantly below normal. So we've got that cold front which has been moving through the region, and it has brought down a very rare cold with it. Lots of cold air coming from North America. And because of that, even right now, I'm in Jamaica, and it definitely feels like I am in a room with very, very low air conditioning, and it's just absolutely insane that these are natural temperatures, but definitely something we are not used to. And again, there's lots of rumors out there about snow. No snow in Jamaica. That's not going to be happening. It won't be cold enough to actually support that to happen. But here's a look at the infrared weather satellite, and the frontal boundary is located somewhere within this region here. So it has been moving through the Caribbean, and once the boundary passes, that cooler air is setting in. So that's exactly what we have going on right now. It's been doing so since yesterday. And let's go ahead and take a look at the rain forecast, then we'll go on to the temperature anomaly. So in terms of the rainfall activity expected today, ahead of that boundary there is some atmospheric instability. So for the vicinity of Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, a few spots in Hispaniola, even going down to sections of northern South America, it may be a little bit active in terms of rainfall. Heavy rain possible in some spots. As it relates to the ABC Islands, a very low chance of rain, just a passing shower or so. And then throughout the Lesser Antilles, kind of a similar story where there's not going to be much of an elevated chance of rainfall activity. And then as for places like Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, Cuba, the Bahamas, and Turks and Caicos, it's mostly going to be windy and cold, but not much rain is going to be taking place. And then a bit of moisture towards northern Honduras and the vicinity of the Bay Islands. So in that area, there could definitely be some additional downpours today. Now, as I mentioned, that temperature anomaly. So here we are taking a look at that graphic, and we can see these blue shadings representing the below average temperatures. We can see that it's pretty much set in for much of the Western Caribbean. So temperatures are a lot cooler than normal across the various islands, and even going to Central America as well. So please stay warm throughout today. Ensure that you have your jackets, your sweaters, your scarves, anything to keep yourself warm. In terms of food choices, it's a great time to have some soup, and ensure that you have some tea. Perfect weather for that. So that's what we have going on, guys. And here's a look at the surface chart that actually shows the location of that cold front, showing our our surface features, but this is the front right here, marked by that diagonal blue line with those triangles. So it's been moving right through the Caribbean, and as I mentioned, it's a rare type of scenario because cold fronts don't even normally move this far through the region. Sometimes it's as they move just off here that they start to dissipate, but this is a strong cold front, so it has certainly been making itself known. And even yesterday, as the winds kicked up, the waves offshore were also active. So this is a video that I captured. This was offshore Montego Bay yesterday in Jamaica off the north coast. So because of those winds, the sea was definitely rough, although things are expected to gradually calm. And it was not as rough off the south coast because winds were coming in primarily from the north. And the winds also helped the temperature to feel a bit cooler, like a few degrees Celsius cooler than what it actually is. Why? Because the wind, the cool air blowing actually takes away heat from your body. So it makes the temperature feel a little bit cooler than normal. So right now, for example, this morning in Montego Bay, in my area, it's around 16 degrees Celsius, feeling like 12 because it is windy. So that's what we have going on, guys. Everything that was expected has pretty much come to fruition in regards to the frontal system. So yeah, that's what you have going on. And Looking at the forecast though for the temperature anomaly map, as we're going to be heading throughout today, going into tomorrow, these cool temperatures will be lingering around the region. So Central America, the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, and Turks and Caicos, even going to Hispaniola and Puerto Rico as well. We'll also feel a bit of that coolness. And then into Wednesday, we still got all that cool air lingering around. But as we head to the latter part of the week, we'll gradually have temperatures slowly returning to what they typically are. And then there are hints of another cool down as we're going to be heading into the upcoming weekend. So I'll definitely be keeping track of that for you. And it's not at all something impossible because this is the time of year to anticipate this kind of weather. So I'll be keeping you posted, guys. But that is pretty much what I wanted to bring to your attention this morning. So I trust and hope that you found this update to be informative. However, if you have any questions, you can always feel free to drop them in the comments below. I will get to you when I can. And remember to always be weatherwise.